purpose of this video is to provide an overview of the 5-step selling process and demonstrate the 5 steps in action. How to build a relationship through the non-business opening. How to probe, by encouraging the person to talk about themselves. We get a chance to talk about us, and hopefully introduce the potential resident to other employees, especially the community manager. Demonstrate features and benefits, and the value of those. And finally, various methods of how to close the sale. How to build a relationship through the non-business opening. What to look for in this section. How does the leasing associate greet the person? Where does the leasing associate have the conversation? What does the leasing associate do to start the conversation and then continue the conversation?
Once you get settled, you'll definitely have to check out the River Market. It's Kansas City's oldest residential district, and it's right on the river. There are tons of great restaurants and shops down there. And yes, there's a great farmer's market too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I know there will be things that you'll miss about Washington, but I'd be glad to tell you about the other attractions Kansas City has to offer.
That sounds good.
Plus, you can't tell me you're gonna miss the traffic.
Oh, that's the first thing I'm happy to leave behind.
What did you notice in this section? For example, how did Amy greet the person? Where did Amy and Dave have the conversation? And why was this effective? What did Amy do to start the conversation and then continue the conversation? How to probe, by encouraging the person to talk about themselves.
Okay, so based on what you're describing, would you say the size of the apartment is more important to you, or is the cost more important to you?
Can I say both? I mean, we want as much space as possible, but we are on a budget. And smaller rooms won't work because of the furniture we have, especially the bedroom set.
I completely understand. Not having enough space is a terrible drawback. So is there anything about your apartment that you're not particularly fond of?
We get a chance to talk about us, and hopefully introduce the potential resident to other employees, especially the community manager.
Our entire community is owned and operated by Resource Residential. It's important that I point that out because since we're owned and managed by the same company, we take great pride in the care and upkeep of our community, as well as the overall living experience for all of our residents.
Demonstrate features and benefits, and the value of those.
So this is our pool. We actually have 2 pools at the Regent Center, which is a huge benefit to you because you don't have to pay for a club or fight the crowds at the community pool. And plus we keep our equipment and chairs in really good condition. And we have the huge advantage of a saltwater pool.
Wait, saltwater pool?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great feature. We don't use chemicals, so it's great for your hair and your skin. There's no chlorine smell, and you don't have red eyes.
Wow, I didn't even know they made pools like that. I gotta tell my wife because she really loves the pool.
And finally, various methods of how to close the sale.
I don't know. It's a tough decision.
It is a big commitment, but I know how excited you were when we talked about the amenities and all the time and money you're gonna save. I would feel terrible if you left and came back hoping to find a place to live only to find out that someone else had taken it.
You know what? Okay, all right, let's do it.
To ensure we remain the top choice for prospective residents, we want to follow up and offer continued support with their move.
Hello, Dave. This is Amy from Regent Center. How are you today? I'm well, thanks for asking. We are truly excited to have you and your wife move in on September 3rd. We're looking forward to you joining the community, and I just wanted to say once more that you made the right choice by choosing Regent.
We know that following these 5 steps will lead to a more enjoyable and successful interaction for you and the potential resident in our communities. We look forward to seeing these 5 steps in action when we visit your community.
The video you've just seen demonstrates the 5-point sales process that we are trying to teach to the entire leasing sales force. I appreciate your focus, your dedication, and with those 2 things, you can become a professional salesperson. Thank you very much.